Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look, man, let's hold our horses and stop taking it to the stupid. Tyson Fury and Ngannou. Just looking at the tail of the tape, you know what? It really doesn't matter. Because the fact is, Francis Ngannou has never, ever fought in a boxing match. His first fight's going to be against Tyson Fury. It's going to be I think personally it's going to be the same thing as Conor McGregor and fighting Floyd Mayweather. Okay, I think Ngannou may have a little bit more of a chance because he's just the hardest punching human being on earth. So there's always going to be that element of suspense, just waiting to see if it happens. But I just don't think so. Not from the clips I've seen of Francis Ngannou hitting mitts and hitting pads and hitting the heavy bag and shadow boxing. I just don't see it. I just don't see Francis Ngannou having a chance in there. Unless Tyson Fury decides that morning to have a bowl of dumbass for breakfast and stand in the center of the ring with his arms down around his hips or his arms folded behind his back and playing a game of like chicken with Francis Ngannou's fist. That could end bad for Tyson Fury. But I don't think he's going to be defensively irresponsible. He will showboat, but he'll do it at a distance. But he's not going to be careless because, in case you didn't know, Tyson Fury and Usyk, contract's been signed. But let me tell you another reason. Not just because they signed to fight for the undisputed distinction in December. Tyson Fury and Usyk, in case you guys didn't know, they signed a 2-fight deal. Now, we know Tyson Fury is totally against rematches, but there's a 2-fight deal where the loser gets an opportunity to redeem himself, and the rematch would take place in Saudi. So when you look at Tyson Fury and the talks about Tyson Fury making $200 million, right? He's not getting $200 million to fight Francis Ngannou. He's not getting $200 million to fight Usyk. I think with the purse he's making for Ngannou, the purse he's making for Usyk, and the first fight and second fight, so that's 3 fights, right? I think cumulatively it comes up to in excess of $200 million. That's how you get to that price point. Now, you know, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, and other people out there in the UK who kind of have an idea. Well, you know, Frank Warren does, but Hearn does too, have an idea about what the hell Tyson Fury signed up to and agreed to. Because, you know, Hearn, he got a pulse on what's going on in Saudi because he's trying to work AJ and Wilder, which looks like Eddie Hearn is over there begging for them to help them get that fight off the ground. But the bottom line is, hey, they hear rumors and they know things. So it looks like that's what's going to be happening. But the bottom line is, look, this Francis Ngannou fight that's taking place in Saudi Arabia, I just wonder why. See, this is where the secret society talk comes into play. Why would Tyson Fury at least announce that he's fighting Usyk after Ngannou? You know, maybe he signed the deal before, but actually it doesn't matter because Tyson Fury's WBC belt's not on the line. So even if he loses to Ngannou, he still goes and he fights Usyk. But there is some kind of Riyadh title on the line that the WBC created. It has nothing to do with Tyson Fury's heavyweight title for the WBC. Absolutely nothing. This title that Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou is fighting for, it'll be the first time that anyone has fought for the belt, some Riyadh belt. And I think there's going to be a 3% sanctioning fee and all the other bells and whistles that comes with somebody winning a title. So the WBC is still getting their money, which I just think is interesting. But the big buzz between Tyson Fury and Usyk is kind of overshadowing this whole Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou because it's going to be the first time we'll be able to crown the heavyweight division's first ever 4-belt undisputed champion. But what happens if the unthinkable takes place and Tyson Fury, takes a loss to Ngannou, when people say it's impossible, it won't happen. What I'll say is, I don't think Tyson Fury is gonna allow himself to lose. But when you look at Ngannou, man, it's about damn 300 pounds, man. 6'4", 6'5". I mean, monster puncher with both hands. Different type of strength, just because of how he grew up and how hard and the manual labor he had to do. I mean, anything's possible, but this isn't the MMA, where Francis Ngannou can hold you and grind you down or try to kick your knee or whatever. Use all the natural advantages he has as far as his overall strength. But this isn't the MMA world, so we got to just be realistic. But Francis Ngannou is, doing what he's supposed to, and he's saying, man, I just don't understand how Tyson Fury thinks he's going to be able to fight Alexander Usyk in December because of what I'm going to do to him on 10/28. I don't know what the minimum medical suspension is, but I have a feeling, I know for a fact that Tyson Fury is going to need more than the minimum medical suspension after what I do to him. So I guess the question is, when you take a look at Tyson Fury, where he's at, where his mind is he going to be able to focus enough to get in that ring and give Ngannou the business and continue on as an undefeated fighter? Because this is a no-kidding boxing match. For those who didn't know, this is a boxing match. And we just have to wait and see if Tyson Fury can keep his focus, get past Ngannou, and go on for that big showdown in Riyadh for the undisputed distinction. But I'll say this before I end the video. There are a lot of people worried about Tyson Fury. They're worried about him. They're worried about the size of his belly. They're worried about how out of shape he looks. And they're just like, hey, he may not be taking Ngannou serious. But I'll tell you this. We got what? October 28th? A few weeks from now? The way Tyson Fury is going to look on October 28th, it's not going to look nothing like the what's it called? The press conferences to announce the fight. And how Tyson Fury is out of shape. You can tell he hadn't really started hitting training yet. But once he gets in that gym and starts training, Tyson Fury is going to get himself in shape. You've never seen Tyson Fury come in the ring and not be able to fight the first second of the first round to the last second of the last round. He doesn't look, aesthetically pleasing, but that doesn't mean nothing. And he's proven that time and time again. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. We'll see if Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, can get past Francis Ngannou. I don't think he'll have too much of an issue, but if he gets cute, gets careless, he could get caught with something. But I really think that's Francis Ngannou's only chance. I do think Ngannou will gas. And it's not that I'm rooting for Ngannou or Fury. It's just a lot of muscle on Ngannou, man. I think he's going to gas and Tyson Fury going to have his way. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.